Meet Anne Bichel. Anne makes gorgeous cakes for special occasions and is an extraordinary dressmaker. She is also a very active community member, and at last count, Anne served on the committee for 10 local organisations. In 2013, Anne was the Queensland Community Philanthropist of the Year. This was in recognition of her extraordinary and successful commitment to fundraising for her local community. Since 2005, Anne has written at least 124 successful grant applications, raising more than $1.5 million for her community. That's right, $1.5 million. Now, Anne is going to share her story and tips for success.
Yeah, I look at when it's due, how much time I've got, and then reorganise my week or organise it around like night time. There's nothing on TV anyway. So you sit down and take some notes or write some notes. So while I'm doing other stuff during the day, I'll think of benefits that, might be why it's beneficial to get that item that we want to apply for and who it's going to benefit. Is it going to benefit, and like all grants, I want wider community benefit. After I do that, I'll probably think that I better read the guidelines and see what actually they really did want. How much it's for, and what does it marry up to, on a wish list. What do you passionately want to do? What do you want to achieve, and how do you want to achieve it? And what things can you get then to help achieve that, whether it be infrastructure, whether it be equipment, or maybe it's just some courses to run. Next step, if it's within our own organisations, I'll start the application and fill out all the, name, address, phone number, that type of thing. Go through, what the needs were. Take notes from people that you were talking to, what their needs and benefits were. Put it into constructive, meaningful sentences. I dot point a lot in my grant applications because it's easier. You want it to be easy to read. You don't want to be sitting down reading an essay. So, dot point the important things that really matter and what you're passionate about and why you really want it. To get that across to them that it is a worthwhile project that you want to do. Once you've got your questions answered, I usually have a read through. Sometimes I'll get somebody either at home here or someone else, I'll flip them the application. So have a read of this, what do you think? With the financials, when we have an AGM, I make sure I always try and get a copy of the AGM financial report, and that way I've got a copy. I don't have to annoy other people for a copy later on when I need it. And because you go looking for the financial report, I've got last year's, but I don't have this year's. So I scan it and I save it onto my computer. So I've got a computer file because there's not many applications these days that you have to post in. It's all email. It's good to have, your certificate of incorporation has your incorporation number on, also your ABN number. On their ABN lookup website, like Google is wonderful again, you can actually save a copy of that form of what you print out, and save that to your computer. So it will tell you your tax status and your ABN number and your GST registration. And so that's another good one to have. It's good to have a map of your area. So if you're applying for a grant, you can actually tell people where you are or what you want to do as well. It's good to engage other community groups, what you either partner with or you may partner with. You may have no common bond or relationship, but down the track you may have. It's mates helping mates. It's you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. And if you apply for a deep fryer and we apply for something else, maybe we can share it. You need support from your community, so we do that via our local. We have a good relationship with our local, state and federal members, and I think it's important, even if you're new to the area, just to hunt them down and introduce yourself, tell them what you're about, tell them what you want to achieve, and a lot of the times it saves them a lot of work as well because they're also trying to do that for our area. Okay, next step, spell check, F7, make sure I've spelled everything correctly because I hate reading stuff that has spelling errors, so it's mostly email lodgements. And I do a cover email letter saying, please find attached the following things. So I follow my guidelines, what they want to see. So I write down number lists of things that I need to attach, and then I go through and I attach each one in order. So that way I'm not going to miss anything. Make sure you've got all your bits and pieces of paperwork. You know, financials, ABN number, your certificate of corporations. I tell them, be clear and precise what you're talking about. Don't waffle on about, you know, Joe Blow's granddad, whatever. Be clear and precise what you want and be passionate about why you want it. The third thing, don't leave it to 5 minutes before the application's due to do it. Plan your time, even if you've only got 2 days to get it done. The things that you need to get from other people, you need to do first. Writing the application, that will just come and you'll have time to do that, but you may not have time to ring somebody at 10 o'clock at night. Doing your homework first and reading through previous funded applications, you know, what have they previously funded for, and don't be greedy. You know, if there's, you know, the grants for, you know, 100,000, don't go and try and ask for something for 100,000. You're more likely to get funded for a smaller project, or if it's something for 50,000, try and put some money into it yourself. And I think that's probably the two main ones.